Hi, I'm Kelly Rutherford, and you're online with the CW Source.
Hey, this is Doug Benoni, and this is the CW Source, and we're here with Kelly Rutherford from Gossip Girl right now. It's it's a pleasure to have you. And how have you been doing in New York? I mean, you're getting ready to go back to Germany, you just said, but how has been living in New York?
It's been amazing. I wasn't sure how it would be with the baby and the dog and everything. So it's been extraordinary because the park is so full of places for them to play and ride their bicycle.
Speaking of the baby.
We've been staying on the Upper East Side, and it's fantastic. All the schoolgirls are there in their uniforms, and the moms and the dads, and everyone's sort of running around in their little cafes after school and at lunch. Yeah, it's texting with their cute handbags and these shoes, and it's ridiculous.
How do you compare that world, the Gossip Girl sort of, which is a little over the top, versus the world of the Upper East Side that you actually see? Is it, are you guys totally doing a caricature of it, or are there elements that are really true?
I think there are a lot of elements that are very true. I mean, I think, look, no matter where you are, there are elements of trueness with people. Is trueness a word?
Trueness. Sure. It is. Truthiness.
Truthiness.
Yeah, truthiness. Yeah.
I always have the truth.
Now, in the show, you play Lily, and Lily has had a bit of a checkered past.
Yes,
yes. I know. Can you explain a little bit of the backstory with Rufus?
Well, I think, she was probably wild when she was young. She grew up with money. West Coast. She came from the West Coast, Montecito. So, people are a little crazier over there. She was having fun, and I think now that she's on the Upper East Side, and she's a little more conservative, but she still, comes from, she's lived her life. I think like most people have lived their life. It's just that, I think when you have money, everything's a little bigger sometimes, I guess.
Do you think she's still, there seems to be a bit of a tension with Rufus?
Well, I think she really does love him, and I think it's hard. I think like anybody you love that for some reason you can't be with, whether it's, you come from different parts of the world, or it takes a lot to pull that together, or you have an idea of who you should be with. I like it because it really brings up a lot about love and about our choices in love, no matter who you are. And I think that's what's great about the show, is that we may be on the Upper East Side, but we all have, no matter where you go,
you're affected by that.
You're affected by, these choices. And
at which time in your life, too?
Yeah.
In your life you can
when
be
you're young, it's
wilder and silver boats, and then as you get older.
It's harder to make those choices when you get older. It seems like a mistake. Oh, no, I don't want to make a mistake.
It's true.
When you're young, you're exploring and learning and figuring things out.
How is that, as far as being the mom to Serena, who also seems to be going through
to be exploring.
So, how do you
Runs
feel?
in the family.
Do you feel, as the character, you need to advocate that, or as a character, are you trying to curtail that at all?
I think that she wants the best for her daughter. But I think she also is trying to figure it out herself. And I think that's the beauty of the show, is it doesn't paint a perfect picture, and it allows us to be human, and it allows other people to go, oh, I understand, I'm human too. I may be a mother or a father, but I'm still figuring it out. I think that human element is what makes the show great, is that we're not painting the picture that the parents are perfect, and we're not painting a picture that the kids are perfect. And in it, everyone is kind of perfect. It's life. If you look at your neighbors, or everyone thinks that somebody else has it together. And the truth is, not really. No matter where you live, what economic class you come, it doesn't matter. We're all still trying to figure it out.
Now, I did mention Melrose Place, and you've been on a ton of shows.
Yeah.
Some really successful shows, and some that may not have been as successful. How do you compare Gossip Girl? That must be. This is a unique perspective.
Well, the unique perspective is where it is in my life right now, where it fits into my life. Gossip Girl is a blessing in my life right now. I so enjoy doing it. I love the cast. I love the writing. I love being in New York. And a lot of that stems from the happiness in my life right now, because I'm married. I have a child. I have a wonderful life, dog. I don't know. I feel very blessed.
So these are the real.
So
this is the real
life, exactly. So it adds to my life. I think when I was doing Melrose Place, that was my life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I think it as an actress gives me a lot more. I think I have a lot more to offer the role, and and I come to work with a different kind of joy. You know, I really enjoy the moments there.